Hey guys, Austin here, and welcome to a very unexpected but very welcomed Minecraft mod update showcase video here on the channel. Today guys, I'm going to be reviewing Minecraft Orespawn yet again, but we are on now development version 0.6. The last version I reviewed was 0.5, and if you haven't watched that video, it should be linked in the top right hand corner in the cards, so check that out first because I'm going to be talking in this video as if you've already seen that one. So that is why I'm standing on this very beautiful, it doesn't say anything, it's just a weird pattern I made. Ignore me for making a weird showcase arena. You guys know how I do this by this point. But anyway, we're going to be reviewing Orespawn 0.6 version for 1.12.2 of Orespawn. I know it is still news that Orespawn has updated finally after like 7 or 8 years. But we are in version 1.12.2, not 1.16, not 1.15, not 1.7, not 1.8. We are in 1.12.2. Just to get that out of the way. And before I fully review this, I will say if you guys want to get more information on how to download this mod, which I'll briefly tell you in a minute on how to do so, and whatnot, there is an actual Discord for Orespawn now. It's on their website, orespawn.com, or it should also be linked in the description. I'm going to provide a link to it if I can get it. You guys can also join through that, and essentially they talk about all things Orespawn there, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely do so. I'm on that Discord, but I don't really talk in it or interact. I'll just tell you guys that right now. I'm just there because they asked me to, and because I'm constantly reviewing the new updates, they wanted to keep me posted. So that brings me to my next point. If you guys are wondering how to download this mod, keep in mind that you do need to either be a premium member, which you have to actually pay for, or be a content creator like me, and you can get special privileges that way. And they tell you that on the server also, in case you ask. So this version right now is not a public release. You have to be a premium member like I am. I don't personally support this idea, but while it is offered to me, I will also take them up on the offer, obviously, because I do want to review the versions. So I'm a premium member. The only version that the public can currently play is 0.5, which is the version I just reviewed a while back. So that would be the version that you guys can play on. So anything I'm about to show you right now is not available to you unless you are already a premium member, which like I just told you how to do that. But let's get right into this. So there have been things changed and added. So first thing and foremost, last time there was only about 1 or 2 caged mobs. Now you can get the caged cow, caged creeper, caged ghast, caged pig, caged zombie, caged WTF, caged dragonfly, caged alien, caged nastysaurus, caged velociraptor, and caged firefly. Now, if you guys are wondering how to make the cage, I'll just show you real quick. You craft it with sticks and iron. I'll show that again just so for anyone's curious. And you throw those cages like Pokeballs, and they capture the mobs. Keep in mind right now, you can only capture the things there are caged for already in creative mode, which I just showed you that in, like I said, from last video. Now, another things that have been added are the firefly plant, mosquito plant, and butterfly plant. The butterfly plant and mosquito plant might have... No, it was just the butterfly plant last time. That's right. The other two are brand new. And like I said, those grow in like a sort of garden-esque style. You can grow them or find them just in the wild around. And they spawn in mosquitoes, butterflies, and fireflies. Now, time to go over the mobs that have been re-added, I should say. They're not new. They were in the old Orespawn, but since this new version of Orespawn has started from literally scratch and they're working to add everything back in again, this is why I'm doing this. So before anyone comments saying, this was in... I got a few comments on the last video, too. People were like, well, this is in the old version. I'm aware. They are aware. They've said that they are literally redoing this from the ground up. They are reprogramming everything to work in 1.12. That is why it is like this and why it is taking so long. So just keep that in mind and be very patient. But anyway, first things first is the cave fisher. 20 HP. You smack him. He's not making his noises he used to. I also need a sword to kill these things. So let me just do that really quickly. So he's got 20 other. You kill him. He didn't drop anything that time. Interesting. Let me just really quickly spawn in a few. Okay, so there we go. So they drop uranium and titanium nuggets. So that's good to know. So that is the cave fisher. Next up is the WTF, which has 100 health, and I can already tell he looks slightly different than he used to. I mean, he has his still animations, but he looks very updated. You can tell. So if I kill this quacking WTF, he will drop gold nuggets and iron nuggets. Keep that in mind. He drops a lot of things. Gold nuggets, iron nuggets. I'll show you once more. And before anyone starts commenting, you can only currently get the ultimate set and the emerald set. They are not going to add in more. So do not assume that is the only sets we're ever going to have. They are going to add in plenty more, but right now that's what we got. it isn't daytime / game rule. The daylight cycle false. And might as well set my spawn point here and / game rule keep inventory true just in case. All right, next up we have the baby dragon. So this guy used to be tameable, I think, with raw meat. Yeah, he is tameable with raw meat. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to have him follow me around, but he is tameable. You can hurt him with the ultimate sword. From what I remember, you used to not be able to. Come here, boy. I need to actually kill you for science. Come here. Come here. Also, I don't know if it's just because I'm in 1.12, but they're definitely... the mobs do look to be a bit improved on their movements. Because it was very wonky in 1.7.10. They look to be a bit improved, and they also seem to be... I'm sorry to be killing you, baby dragon, but I really need to see what you drop. If he doesn't drop anything, I'm not trying this again because this is taking too much time. Where are you? Come here. Nothing. Okay, as I thought, because he's a tameable. They definitely look different. There's something different about them. Next up is the dragonfly, which I'm not going to try to kill. It has 10 HP, unless he stands still like this. He didn't drop anything. So from what I understand, they can drop... They have a chance to drop... Well, they used to have a chance to drop titanium nuggets, I think it was, but he's not dropping anything, so I'm going to assume he can currently not drop anything. Next up is the firefly, which actually has a different spawn egg now. Oh, and they actually are slower, too. Look at that. They're actually bigger as well. So if you kill the fireflies, they actually have a chance to drop... I'm saying this as if I'm talking about 1.7. Yes, there we go. They actually have a chance to drop the extreme torches, which I will show you guys soon. Their model has been updated as well. I'm not sure if that's permanent or not. Next up is the mosquito, which I can tell you does not drop anything. It has 2 health. It spawns around your world, and you can kill them as such. I'm not entirely sure what biome everything spawns in right now. It would be safe to assume Overworld and the Red Ant dimension, since that's the only dimension added that these things spawn in, so that's probably a safe bet. I am going to go there at the end of this just to check to see if anything new was added there. But that's a tree over there, right? Yeah. Next up is the next boss that has been re-added, the Nastysaurus. So, 200 health. He's very scary. If I kill this boy, he should drop acquired hardware. No. He can drop... anything between rotten flesh, string, iron, and leather. So, pretty cool. And 200 health. He is currently the new strongest mob in this version of Orespawn. I will try to state that every episode so you guys are aware. Endgame right now for Orespawn would be killing the Nastysaurus, since that is the newest, strongest mob. Next up is the alien. If you guys remember him, I hope he's not as loud as he used to be. Okay, he has 100 health. Let's kill him. Okay, he no longer screeches. That's good to know. I was kind of prepared for that. So he actually drops spider eyes, compass, paper. This is paper, right? Empty map, actually. Flint and clocks. He can drop that kind of variety. This is pretty crazy. And it looks like they removed... He used to screech really loudly if you killed him, and it really hurt your ears. So I'm glad they got rid of that. And the final new mob that has been re-added, the Velocity Raptor. 10 health. I believe you can tame him with apples, from what I recall. But as you can see, he is not dropping anything. So yeah, I think he's a tameable. Now, the reason why I keep saying re-added is because all these mobs used to be in the old version of Orespawn. So I'm saying that anytime anything is brand new, I will definitely make a note about it. Do not worry about that. So moving on, in this chest right here, we have the extreme torches. They currently actually do not have a crafting recipe, so it would be interesting if this time around they didn't. But I wanted to make a note that when you hold them, you can see they're actually like physically in your hand. They're not kind of like a regular torch in your hand where like you're just kind of holding it like that. You can see the full model in your inventory, or / hand, I should say. And what these extreme torches do, or how they used to work, is when you'd place them down, they stopped mobs from spawning like a regular torch does, but in a wider radius. So they're essentially better torches. They currently, like I said, do not have a crafting recipe. I am trying. They do not have one. So you can only get them from killing those fireflies, which you just saw. So the firefly plant is definitely something you want to invest in. Again, these do not have crafting recipes. You have to find them. Final thing is, I'm going to quickly go over them. We have more ancient dried Orespawn eggs. We have the ancient dried cow, creeper, ghast, horse, pig, zombie, bird, alien, cave fisher, Nastysaurus, Velocity Raptor, WTF, Baby Dragon, and Firefly. And how you acquire these is either mining in the overworld or in the dimensions of Orespawn, and you will find these underground, and essentially you mine them up. You can use either pickaxe or shovel, whichever, and you combine them in crafting inventory with water buckets, as you can see here, and you will acquire the spawn eggs. So this works for the vanilla spawn eggs that you see here, and it works for the Orespawn spawn egg. So that's a really cool feature, and honestly how Orespawn got its name, because it's ore that you mine and it spawns mobs. So it's a really cool feature, and I'm glad he is bringing it back slowly but surely. As for overworld mobs, you currently can get the dried cow, creeper, ghast, horse, pig, and zombie. So fun fact, if you guys didn't know, you can right click a spawn egg onto a spawner. So if you found a natural dungeon that had like a zombie spawner, you right click it with the horse, you could get a horse spawner. So a little fun Minecraft fact for those that did not know, you can do that. So that's really cool that we have these back as well. But without further ado, let's head into our Red Ant Dimension and see what we can find here. Because, again, I'm going in blind. Currently, there is not a wiki for the new version of Orespawn. I have been informed that they are working on one currently, and they're trying to get it up as soon as possible so people are not confused anymore. Because these versions are releasing very quickly now, it seems. And we have no way, as content creators or as people just playing, enjoying the mod, what's new and what's old at this point. Because there's, what now, 6 versions of Orespawn. One's public and the rest are for us. And as you can see, yes, the mosquito plants are right there. Like I said, you can break them. I'm in create mode, so you can't see, and they'll give you those little pieces, or you can just kind of like set up a farm around them. I'm gonna fly around a little bit more, see if I can locate any dungeons, because we do have more mobs now, so there's a chance we could have dungeons, but I do not think that's a thing yet. I think he's gonna wait before adding in any crazy dungeons. At least it would seem so. There's a baby dragon right there. If you hear explosions, I forgot actually that mobs in oh, what's this? This is the butterfly. Firefly, so that's the Firefly plant. Let's just say mobs and Orespawn don't like each other, and they definitely don't like vanilla mobs, so if you ever hear explosions when you're in here, it's definitely a creeper fighting one of the mobs underground. Oh look, here's some of the mobs from last time. The Camarasaurus and Bionox, and of course baby dragons here too. Like I said, this dimension, otherwise known as the mining biome, it could be referred to as the mining dimension, the dinosaur dimension, or just the red ant dimension. And like I said, you find this by finding these ant nests in the overworld, and they will spawn in the red ants like I have as a spawn egg, and you'll be able to acquire them. And you can get here and live here. And it's essentially a giant extreme hills biome, so everything can spawn here. So that's pretty cool. And it looks like, yeah, there's some more of those plants. I'm going to fly around just a teensy-weensy bit more, and then we will end off this video, because I don't want to make it too long, but this was kind of just dropped on me, so I wanted to review it as quickly as possible, because I was contacted about this since I'm in the Discord, and they told me, hey, if you want to review this, it's out, which I really do appreciate, and shouts to them for keeping up to date and stuff. Because when I was asked to join, I was kind of iffy about it, but I was like, hey, if you're going to tell me when a new version's out, by all means, you know? And like I said, if you guys do want to join the Discord, it should be linked down below. If you guys would like, keep in mind, this is not my Discord. I have no control over it. I was just offered to join, but I was informed that it's open to anyone who wants to join. And that's also how you can probably contact them about premium if you guys want to get this version of the mod for yourself. Again, keep in mind, you can download this version of Orespawn right now for yourselves. You just go onto Orespawn.com, go to download, scroll all the way down, and you will see 0.5 public version, and that's the version you all can get. Everything I just showed you, however, is not in the public version. It is in this new version, 0.6, which you have to be premium to acquire. That's not to say you will never get it. In the future, they will make, oh, look, here's the Velocity Raptors. There will be more versions. They will keep updating this. That is what I have been told about, and that's how this is working. Also, I just saw something I want to show you guys. As you can see, here's all the ancient dried ore. It's just in the rocks like this. Actually, there's a lot of it. Jeez. I think it's increased spawn in this dimension from what I remember. But yeah. So do not worry. The mod, although it sucks that you cannot have this version right now. Am I still... Oh, right, because you can't leave by dying. You have to actually leave by the ant. And then you'll appear here. And then if I slash kill, I should appear right back. Okay, perfect. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this mod showcase. I hope y'all did enjoy. I know it's a Tuesday, and I didn't do a mod showcase yesterday. But like I said, this just came out apparently today, possibly this hour. So I wanted to review it as quickly as possible. So thank you all so much for watching. Like, share this video with your friends. If you know anyone that's excited about Orespawn's returning or might not even know about it, definitely tell them. And like I said, The website to the mod will be linked down below, so if you want to go to Orespawn, it'll be linked down below and download that the version that's available to everyone. Or if you are a premium member like myself, you can download the new version as well that I just reviewed. But thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day. Stay safe. Goodbye.